Hey y'all, I just wanted to share with you today some of my successes that I've had in sending book plates and books through the mail to some pretty cool people, so I'm going to show those to you. First up, we have former Prime Minister of Britain, Tony Blair. I had him send me a book plate through the mail, and he was very kind enough to send that, and he also sent with a little piece of paper that said "with compliments" along with it, so that was pretty cool to get that too. Next, we have two books by Henry Kissinger. He had worked in the Nixon department and a very brilliant man. There's that. There's another book, Diplomacy. This next set of books is a series that was written about our founding fathers. These books were co-written by two authors, Andrew Allison and Jay Perry. They're really good books. The first book is authored by Mr. Andrew Allison, so that was very nice to get that from him. Second book, The Real Thomas Jefferson. Third book, The Real George Washington. Next up, we have some books by some former and current presidential candidates. First up, we have a book by Mr. Rick Santorum, former senator from Pennsylvania. I was able to go to a rally of his about a month ago, roughly, and was able to get him to sign my book. So it was very kind of him to do that. I know he was busy trying to get on to his next event, but it was very kind of him to take the time to do that for me. So there's his signature. And this one is by former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney, who is also running for the presidency. Funny story about this is I never met him or never had him sign this in person, but I did find this at a half-price bookstore for $13. And usually whenever they're signed, they're supposed to put them behind a little glass door thing so no one can get to them unless you ask for someone to unlock it. And they didn't check this one all the way, so I ended up getting this book for $13. So that was really awesome to get that. Next up, we have books by former presidential candidate Herman Cain. I sent these to him probably a few weeks ago and asked him to sign these for me. And he was very kind enough and sent them back and signed them. So here's his book. This is Herman Cain. This is his latest one that he'd written while he was campaigning for the White House, or campaigning to go to the White House, hopefully. Next up is Leadership is Common Sense. I think you're stupid. Speak as a Leader. And CEO of Self. Another stack we have here is a book. One of the books written by Fox News host and contributor and commentator, Mr. Oliver North. Next, we have a book that was written by the widow of Todd Beamer, United 93 hero and passenger. His widow, Miss Lisa Beamer, signed a book plate for me. It's really cool to get that in the mail. I have a book coming in the mail soon that was signed by Miss Lisa Jefferson, who is the lady who last spoke to Todd before he and the other passengers got together and fought back against the terrorists on the plane. So I'm looking forward to get that one back from Miss Lisa Jefferson soon, hopefully. Next we have a book plate signed by General Tommy Franks. First Supreme Court Justice or first woman Supreme Court Justice, I should say, Sandra Day O'Connor. Now we have presidents, vice presidents, and first ladies, and a senior advisor. I sent a book plate to Mr. George H.W. Bush, the 41st President of the United States, and asked him to sign a book plate for me. He actually sent a note along with it. It was very nice of him to do that. And as you can see, signed it for me. Karl Rove. Former First Lady Barbara Bush. I found this at a clearance section at a bookstore, and lo and behold, inside was a signed book plate by her. So that was really nice to get that. Another former First Lady, Miss Laura Bush. She sent me a book plate in the mail. Very nice of her. Very awesome. Former Vice President Dick Cheney sent me a book plate in the mail. I don't know if you can see or not. Maybe it goes back. I was really to get that from him. So, and my last favorite to share with you today is a book signed by none other than, can you guess, our 43rd President, Mr. George W. Bush. I actually went to a book signing of his probably almost 2 years ago, and I actually had him sign the book for me. It was very nice man, a wonderful president. So that was very awesome to get that from him signed. So there you go, guys. I'll hopefully have some more books be coming in the mail soon, and I'll share those with you as they come along. So thanks. You'll have a good day. Bye-bye.